Hi, welcome to the Overtime Chatter. I'm here to recap with you Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Season 11, Episode 5. Okay, when the episode starts, we see Amy talking trash, talking about something. And we see Jessica, we paying her, she's doing yoga. We see then they paying the Spice, and she's preparing to leave for her show that she's gonna have in the Cayman Islands. I think she's just checking out her wardrobe. She go to look at her costume, and I don't know why she's so excited about it, because it looked like a bird cage for a chicken. I don't like that bustier. Okay, while she's there, in walks Shaquilla, and she like, oh, looking at her outfit like how I was looking at it. So Spice tells Shaquilla that how her and Maida had argued at the baby shower, and Shaquilla says that Maida wants Spice. Shaquilla says Maida wants to keep Spice all to herself. Okay, 2 days before that, Jessica was in bed. She had a photo shoot that she could not attend because she was that sick. She went to the emergency room. So her family took her to the emergency room. So she said she was hurting. She was hurting so bad that she just wished she wasn't here. So her friend, her Jessica, and I think it was her and her sister, took her to the hospital, and she has suffered from fibroids for years, and apparently fibroids, because they talking about it too. I think on the Real House of Atlanta, Cherie says she's dealing with them too. Fibroids, and we always hear women, but white women get fibroids too, but I think it's really dominant in black women. I don't know, just pure African or just African Americans, but in black women in general, we suffer from fibroids, causes a whole lot of problems and pain. I think for God, I have some, but none have never caused me any problems. And I don't think I've never had a miscarriage from fibroids or anything like that. So anyway, she's really the best about her situation, and she says that, which I think is true, is she says that when it is true, history will tell you, it's because when they study the anatomy for humans to use for medical stuff, the averages or the mean that they use is that of Caucasian men. I'm not a white man, I'm a black woman. So a lot of the history is built around that. Like, it's such false teaching that they teach you. They teach you that they're not doing it now, but before we had, I guess because we dealt with slavery, we had a higher tolerance for pain. Stupid shit like that. So anyway, they were saying that, and it's true even to these studies, it's not a lot of black gynecologists, OBGYN doctors. And then even if there were enough black OBGYN doctors or any type of fucking doctor that's black, it's not enough people of their race to learn on. When my mother died in 2016, she donated her body to an organization that helps people with issues with medical science. Whoever these students were, they were able to view not a white woman or a white man, but an actual black woman body who suffers from polycystic kidney dialysis, who had been on dialysis for 29 years. They actually have a body to open up to see. We're made of the same components, but something about us outside of our melanin sometimes makes us different. That's why when I was a little kid, I never heard of black people. In 1966 is when I was born, I never heard of anybody I knew that had cancer was always somebody white. It was never nobody black. I didn't recognize that black people got cancer probably until I was maybe like 20 when the first time I knew of somebody black who had cancer. So I'm saying, with me, when I pass, I have told my children that I don't want no funeral. I think that shit is because I believe in the Bible and because my mama followed suit. My grandmother had a funeral. My mother didn't have one. She donated her body to science. And it made sense to me. My mother and I don't want my kids to go back to a grave that's empty to talk to me. I believe I'm spirit. So I'm everywhere. I ain't there, and I ain't gonna hang around in no box for you to come back to talk to me if I ain't got to. If my spirit don't have to. And then funerals are so expensive. And then, like I said, the biggest thing of all, I don't want what I have to be cured. What I have is genetic. Oh, I'm getting teary-eyed. I have 2 granddaughters and a grandson. I don't want my grandkids to have this. So I feel like if I donate my body to science, it don't cost shit. This all my family gotta do. Wherever I die at, cause my son is afraid to be a donor. I'm a donor on my driver's license. First of all, that's 2 different things. I'm a donor on my driver's license, and after I die, so if when I expire, they have somebody identify who I am. You say your last words to me or whatever, and then you never see me again. If they're going to take something from the state for my eyes or my heart or whatever, they're going to take that. Then whatever's left over, or I think maybe Genesis might have my body first. I don't know. I ain't going to care because I'm going to be dead. So anyway, once Genesis gets my body, after they put you in the freezer, they preserve your body's like in a college or something, at a university. And you on ice for like 3 or 6 months, and then when something come up, if they need a cadaver for this or that or another thing, it's me. So after they use whatever parts of me that they can for science or donation or study or whatever's left of me, they cremate. They cremate you and they send you to the address that you want to be forwarded to, or they put you in they have a cemetery in Memphis, Tennessee. I don't give a shit what they do with me. I don't care. So, if my children wanted something like some of my ashes, or if they felt like they need to bury me, but I don't need that. I don't need them to sit around and call people and find me something to wear. Because you're going to have enough fucking problems dealing with my bills, doing the house, and you got to bury me, you got to deal with me, let's let it roll. So anyway, let me get back to what I was saying. So anyway, she was saying, so I'm just saying, if you ain't all hung up on being put in the ground or being set on fire, none of that, before you get a brand new suit and a brand new casket, just think about it. I'd rather, funerals now $8,000 or whatever, I'd rather them take the $8,000 and put it invested in my grandkids or my children, do something, but not to spend all that nice money to put me in a shiny, any kind of box, a wooden one. I don't want to be, because I ain't there. So if you want to do anything for me and you spend any money, about $300-$400, play the music I like to hear, sit around, play some of this shit I got on YouTube, laugh, talk about me, and then like I have a party and call it shit a day. So anyway, Jessica's is depressed. So anyway, the next day we see, she finally got to see a black OBGYN, and she explains to her that the reason why she was having miscarriages is because her fibroids are forming right where the baby is supposed to be formed. So I think they can help her, and she was happy once the lady told her, that she could have babies. So I was happy for her too, because I like Jessica. We see Spice in the Cayman Islands. This will be her first show since her health scare, so she stops by the radio station, and when she goes, people outside because they hear that she's back in town, and they whoop, 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 whatever they say. They're happy to see her. But I got a side note right here. I want to know, she's so professional, and I want to dance, not show, and you're supposed to be on time, and my support, and I'm this and I'm that. Why her shit get canceled and it came out 3 times? I ain't fucking with you. If I go see your concert and you got to cancel because you sick, death in the family, blah. And then say, but the 3rd time you cancel, fuck you. Yeah, I just ain't coming to see you. I still probably listen to your music, but I'm not coming to see you. And then maybe that's because of my age. So she finally gets to a hotel, her and Shaquille, I can't never say that girl name right. Her and that lady, this Shaquilla. You know who I'm talking about. They at the hotel together. And they still on that shit about why 2 grown, I got down here, why 2 grown ass women talking about stealing friends. So I don't got no girlfriends. Somewhere we back to Amy and her family. And her and her sisters doing the activity together. Painting cabins in each other. They ain't been getting along because I guess they kind of like the Black Kardashians, and the mama is the manager, and all the sisters feel like, oh, the mama putting time in this one, Amy, and not more time in that one, and they feel like, fuck that, you don't want to help me, I had to do it on my own. So they're not pulling together, but they say the reason why they're having issues is because their mother is the manager, she in the middle, and once they get out the way, they'd be cool. So Amy said, well, I'm going to talk to her first, but they all are going to talk to her, so they feel like if they talk to her all at one time, that ain't going to work, so they're going to corner her individually. So Amy talked to her first, and she happy to see her. She tells her that she did good in the Southwest thing and how good it was, and it turned out so good because she wasn't there, and she took offense to it. And she said, no, I'm just saying I was able to cover it with the team of people that I got. As soon as we got back, he would start working out the music. So I'm telling you, I'm hiring them, and I don't need you for that. You can do this and this, and Mom said, no, I ain't backing off of shit. And you sit here and eat this damn food by yourself because I'm going home. So she leaves it there. Oh, can you hear it outside? It's thundering and lightning. Oh, you love it. All you need is a little man and a bed and a drink and some Netflix. I got the Netflix, I got the drink, but we're the man. Anyway, she want her mama out of that part of her career. And they was fussing like hell, and then the waitress came, brought the food. They was quiet as hell. As soon as the waitress left, the mama said that she wasn't grateful. So Spice and Shaquilla and are together. That's her name, Shaquilla, whatever. And made the call. Spice has tell her that she's in the Cayman Islands, and Spice said, and Mita said, Spice, no, why I got Cayman Islands. Spice and Shaquilla. Mita called Spice to tell her she has a rise in the Cayman Island. And Shaquilla ain't cool with that. She told her, she said she told me she was coming. So Spice being real childish, now she's calming down. She said she told me she was coming. So Spice, she's like, I guess she coming because she told me. That's what it was. I put the sentence before. Shaquilla and Spice are talking. Shaquana. I don't know what this girl name is, but everybody ass fat, so I can't even say fat ass. Okay, they talking, and she want to know if Mita's coming to the Cayman Islands. And Spice saying, I don't know. She told me she was coming, and I'm saying, you Spice, you childish as hell. That girl told you she was coming. She let you know that she was going to be there, so why you telling Shaquita that she not? I told her to call this girl 3 different names. Why you tell this girl that she ain't gonna come? So anyway, the girl calls and she still know that she here. So, so I think her name is Simba, and she called Mita a stalker. And Simba says Mita, she trying to figure out what Spice gonna do, because she said, how can you be friends with both of them? It's gonna have to be Callie or her. And I put down here, shut the fuck up, girl. So anyway, we back in Atlanta. Scrappy going to Chaotic's house, and he got damn sneakers everywhere. He got a nice balcony, and Chaotic tells Scrappy that he kissed Amy, and Scrappy says, who gonna be his boo, Amy or Erica? And he said he needs one of them to he said, who said he got to pick one? How come they can't polyester? I thought he meant be in a polyamorous relationship, but he was like polyester. And somebody think they told him that was a material, it's like something you make clothes out of. Scrappy said that he was hurt by Erica Menendez, that they feel like they were sisters, and that, that she don't know what she's talking about stepping to him like that, because he never slept with Diamond, that they're just friends, they just been talking because he needs somebody to talk to. And that he said he loves Bam, but he's still getting a divorce. He don't like how she talked to him and shit. And she don't like how he take care of business, so that's perfect. So, he said he was going to move in with his mom, but he ain't going to move in there with her. He just going to move his shit in her house, because he really is broke. And I thought Chaotic was going to get him a room. And he ain't say nothing to him, no. So anyway, they get ready to leave off the balcony. Chaotic and Scrappy, they go put Scrappy shit in his mama's garage. So anyway, you got Angela and you got that Simba lady. Angela and Simba. Spice, me, and Shaquilla are arguing over being Spice's friend. I ain't even want to listen to it. Angela and Simba they go get them some drinks, and in comes me, still mad, and Spice still mad. She kept the same energy. Then Shaquilla puts her 2 cents in. Now Spice has had enough. She crying, and she went too much blue. She like a Smurf. And she started off, I had a near-death experience, and they don't understand. You're supposed to be my friend, and then a Carly, and you're not sorry. You be my friend, and you not be my friend. How can you be my friend and you're not her friend? And it's too much, and they argue. I almost died. And I see she always keeps saying this shit. So every time she want to fuck with somebody about who her friend and who ain't her friend, why don't she concentrate on the other shit? How I almost died and how this shit is petty. So, I don't even feel sorry for Spice no more. She's just getting on my damn nerves. So anyway, she do her show and everybody love it. All the ladies are dancing and she on the stage. She come out with that bird cage on her face. And everybody seem to love it to death. And she just doing the show. And she really is doing the show because she got all that ass and she able to put her leg up like that and hold it and hop around. So she feeling a whole lot better. She feeling a whole lot better. So it seemed like, she said she had a good show. I think she had a good show. What do I think about this episode? Okay. It was alright. That's it. I ain't liking nobody music though. You know what I'm saying? I heard Erica sing with Jock. I heard Erica sing with Chaotic. Maybe if the two ladies do a song together, they always doing. It's always the man, a fucking old rapper producer who got beats, who only want to produce girls. What's wrong with y'all mentoring some boys? I'm just saying, somebody help Scrappy. I don't listen to nothing Scrappy. What he made? And Scrappy need to be ashamed of himself. 11 years. 11 years, and you can't even pay a storage bill. Goddamn, how much is storage in Atlanta? I mean, I don't know. It's probably like $80 for some shit here, but how much stuff can you have? You're always moving. Anyway, I have talked about this episode enough. I need to get back on the grind with some things. But you know what I'm going to say? You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me, and I'm so glad. But anyway, hit the comments, subscribe, leave a comment. I want you to leave a comment. I don't want you not to leave a comment. But anyway, stick around on my page, and I will update you every time I won't update you. I don't even know how to do that alert shit and send. I don't know. I know I've told myself after I do 100 episodes of video, I'm gonna start going live. Ooh, I'm scared. But I don't know. I don't care. Anyway, have a good day. Thanks for joining me. Bye now. That it. What a button.